India, what an incredible place. A land of raw beauty and extreme contrasts. You've got towering mountains that scrape the sky. Then, there are vast flat plains stretching for miles, ancient plateaus that have seen ages pass. This country's geography is truly diverse. It's a massive outdoor classroom, so much to explore here, so much to learn about survival. We're about to embark on a real adventure. A journey through India's amazing physical features. Think of India as a giant natural puzzle. Each piece is a different kind of land. The mighty Himalayas form one stunning piece. The fertile northern plains are another crucial part. The ancient peninsular plateau makes up a huge chunk, and don't forget the arid deserts, the long coastlines, the remote islands far out at sea. Every single piece fits together perfectly. They all combine to make India truly unique. This expedition will show you exactly how. These incredible landforms didn't just appear overnight, no way. They took millions of years to form. Powerful forces deep within the earth shaped them. Rivers cut through rock, carving deep valleys. Mountains were pushed up, higher and higher. The whole story is written in the landscape, in the rocks, in the soil. We're going to uncover these ancient secrets. It's a tale of geology, it's a tale of geography, it's about the survival of the land itself. Why should we bother learning about these features? Well, they affect absolutely everything. They dictate how people live their lives. They determine what crops farmers can grow. They control where we find water. Even the air we breathe is influenced by them. Understanding these landforms is vital. It's the key to understanding India as a whole. So get your gear ready. Let's dive into the wild, untamed geography of this magnificent country. Look towards the north of India. The Himalayas stand there like giant sentinels. They are young mountains, geologically speaking, powerful fold mountains. Imagine two colossal pieces of land smashing into each other. That's exactly how these giants were born. The Indian tectonic plate crashed into the massive Eurasian plate. This colossal collision happened millions of years ago. The ground between them buckled. It folded and rose up. A truly epic, earth-shattering event. These aren't just any ordinary mountains. They are the highest mountain range on Earth. The famous Mount Everest is part of this system. The Himalayas stretch for about 2,400 kilometers, like a massive curved wall of rock and ice. They run in an arc from west to east, from the Indus River in the west, all the way to the Brahmaputra River in the east, a formidable, almost impassable barrier. They heavily influence India's climate. They are the source of many life-giving rivers. The Himalayas consist of three main parallel ranges. First, the Great Himalayas, also called Himadri. This is the northernmost and highest range. It's always covered in thick snow and ice. Then south of Himadri you find the Lesser Himalayas, or Himachal. This range is known for its popular hill stations. Finally, there are the Shivaliks. These are the outermost, lowest range. They are made up of sediments brought down by rivers. Each range has its own distinct character and challenges. These mountains are much more than just rock and ice. They are the birthplace of mighty rivers. The Ganga, the Indus, the Brahmaputra. These great rivers begin as glaciers high up in these peaks. They flow down to the plains below, bringing essential water for drinking and irrigation. They make the land incredibly fertile. The Himalayas are absolutely crucial for India's survival. They are a source of challenge, yes, but also a massive provider of resources. South of the towering Himalayas, you find a huge flatland. This is the northern plains of India. This area is incredibly fertile. It was formed by three major river systems: the Indus River system in the west, the Ganga River system in the central part, and the Brahmaputra River system in the east. These rivers, along with their many tributaries, or smaller helper rivers, did the work. They brought down vast amounts of fine soil. This rich soil is called alluvium. It's perfect for growing crops. Imagine those powerful Himalayan rivers rushing down the steep mountain slopes. They carried enormous quantities of silt, sand, and clay. When these rivers reached the flatter areas, they slowed down. As they slowed, they deposited this load of material. Over millions and millions of years, this process continued. Layer upon layer of sediment built up. This created these extensive, flat and fertile plains, a true gift from the mountains to the land below. This land can support millions. The northern plains are one of the most densely populated areas in the world. Why is that? It's simple. Rich soil and plenty of fresh water. This combination means excellent agriculture. people here can grow abundant crops like rice, wheat and sugarcane. This region is often called India's food bowl or breadbasket. The flat terrain also makes it easy to build infrastructure. Roads, railways and cities have flourished here. Life thrives in these plains. It's a buzzing hub of human activity. We can divide these vast plains into different sections. In the west, you have the Punjab Plains. These were formed by the Indus River and its tributaries. The Ganga Plains cover the large central part. This is the most extensive section. Then, in the east, primarily in the state of Assam, lie the Brahmaputra Plains. Each part has its own regional characteristics, but all of them share that incredible gift of fertility. These plains are the heartland for survival and sustenance in India. Now let's journey south from the plains. Here we encounter the Peninsula Plateau. It's a massive tableland, an ancient, very old part of the Earth's crust. It's primarily composed of old crystalline rocks. Igneous and metamorphic rocks dominate its structure. This land has witnessed unimaginable stretches of time. It was once part of Gondwana land, an ancient supercontinent that existed millions of years ago. Its geological stability is truly remarkable. It forms the solid foundation of the Indian subcontinent. This vast plateau region has distinct features. You'll find broad, shallow valleys here and gently rounded hills, not the sharp, towering peaks like those in the Himalayas. The entire plateau is tilted slightly. It generally slopes towards the east. This eastward tilt explains why most of its major rivers flow east. They drain into the Bay of Bengal. Rivers like the Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri follow this pattern. Only the Narmada and Tapi rivers flow west. That's an interesting geographical exception. The Peninsula Plateau can be broadly divided into two main sections. The central highlands lie to the north of the Narmada River. This part includes the Malwa Plateau. The ancient Vindhya Range forms its southern boundary. The other major division is the Deccan Plateau. This is a large, triangular landmass. It lies south of the Narmada River. The Satpura Range flanks its northern edge. It's a huge expanse of old, weathered land, a truly rugged and fascinating terrain. This ancient plateau region is incredibly rich in mineral resources. You can find deposits of coal here, iron ore, manganese and bauxite too. These minerals are vital for India's industries. The Deccan Traps are a very special feature in the northwest part of the Deccan Plateau. This is an area of black soil, formed from ancient volcanic activity. This black soil is excellent for growing cotton. The plateau is rugged, yes, but it's full of hidden wealth. A tough land, but it always provides. Section 5, the Great Indian Desert. Sands of time. All right, let's head towards the northwest of India. The Great Indian Desert awaits us there. It's also famously known as the Thar Desert. This arid expanse lies to the west of the Aravalli Hills. It's a vast land of rolling sand dunes. Endless stretches of sand dominate the landscape. The climate here is extremely arid, very dry. It receives very little rainfall, usually less than 150 millimeters in an entire year. Life in the desert is tough. It demands respect and careful planning for survival. The desert landscape is incredibly striking. Shifting sand dunes are a common sight. Crescent-shaped dunes are called barshans. These barshans can cover very large areas. However, longitudinal dunes become more prominent near the Indo-Pakistan border. Vegetation in the Thar Desert is sparse. Only very hardy plants can survive these harsh conditions. Plants like cacti and thorny bushes are typical. Water is extremely scarce here. Finding it is a true survival challenge. This place tests your limits. You might see some streams during the brief rainy season, but they soon disappear into the sand. They don't have enough water, not enough to reach the sea. The Luni is the only significant river in this entire region, but even its water turns saline in its lower course. This land really pushes you to your edge. You need to know how to find water. You need to know how to find shelter from the sun. The desert teaches harsh but valuable lessons about resourcefulness. Despite its harshness, the Thar Desert is a unique ecosystem. It has formed due to scanty rainfall and high rates of evaporation. It supports specific types of plants adapted to aridity. While we're not focusing on wildlife, it also has specially adapted animals. The desert possesses its own stark, barren beauty. It tells a powerful story of adaptation, a story of resilience in the face of extreme conditions. It is truly a land of extremes, a challenging but fascinating environment. Section 6. The coastal plains and island groups, edges of the land. India is blessed with a very long coastline. It stretches along both sides of the Peninsular Plateau. These are narrow strips of coastal land. On the west, you have the Western Coastal Plains. These lie between the Western Ghats mountain range and the Arabian Sea. It's a relatively narrow plain. We can subdivide it into three main sections. The Konkan coast is the northern part near Mumbai. The Kannada plain is the central stretch, and the Malabar coast forms the southern part in Kerala. The eastern coastal plains on the other side are generally wider. They are found between the eastern Ghats and the Bay of Bengal. These plains are also more level compared to their western counterparts. Major rivers like the Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri flow through here. These rivers have formed large, fertile deltas at their mouths. These deltas are excellent for agriculture. The northern part of this plain is called the Northern Sircar. The southern part is known as the Coromandel Coast. India also possesses two significant groups of islands. First, the Lakshadweep Islands. These are located in the Arabian Sea. They lie relatively close to the Malabar coast of Kerala. These islands are small and are of coral origin. They were formed by the skeletons of tiny marine animals called polyps. Kavarati Island is the administrative headquarters of this group. These islands are like beautiful remote jewels scattered in the vast blue sea. They offer unique environments. The second group is the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. These are situated further away in the Bay of Bengal. These islands are generally larger in size, and there are many more of them compared to Lakshadweep. Geologically, these islands are believed to be elevated portions of submarine mountains. They form an archipelago, a chain of islands. They are strategically very important for India. Port Blair is the capital city. These islands have a unique, often untouched character. They are remote, they are wild. They are India's vital outposts in the ocean. Section 7. Conclusion, a tapestry of landforms. What an incredible expedition that was. We've journeyed across India's amazing physical diversity. We saw the towering snow-capped mountains in the north, the vast, fertile plains that feed millions of people, the ancient plateaus that hold the secrets of geological time, the arid, challenging deserts that test survival skills, the lush coastal plains where land meets the vast oceans, and finally, the remote, beautiful islands. Each of these features is absolutely unique. Each has its own incredible story to tell. These diverse landforms are not just pretty scenery, they are the very backbone of this great country. They profoundly influence India's climate patterns. They provide essential natural resources like fresh water and valuable minerals. They largely determine where people choose to live. They dictate what kind of agriculture is possible in different regions. They have shaped diverse cultures and livelihoods over centuries. It's all deeply interconnected. The land and its people are one. The Himalayas act as a massive climatic barrier. They are responsible for the monsoon rains. The northern plains are the agricultural heartlands, the nation's granary. The Peninsular Plateau is a rich storehouse of essential minerals. The deserts, though harsh, are unique and important ecosystems. The coasts and islands support vital trade routes and fishing industries. Each and every one of these physical divisions contributes significantly to India's overall strength, its resilience, its unique character on the world stage. Understanding these varied physical features is absolutely crucial. It helps us to truly appreciate our natural environment. It is essential for sensible planning for the future. Sustainable development for India's growing population depends heavily on this geographical knowledge. India's geography is an incredible gift. We must always respect it. We must strive to protect it. This ancient land has sustained life for thousands of years. Section 8. Acknowledgements. This exploration into India's majestic landforms has been a real journey. It wouldn't have been possible without the foundational knowledge. This knowledge comes from dedicated geographers and researchers. Their tireless work in mapping and understanding our planet's features is truly invaluable. I want to extend my sincere gratitude to all the teams, the ones who brave challenging terrains, the ones who bring us this vital information. They are the unsung heroes of geographical discovery around the globe. Specifically, the National Council of Educational Research and Training, NCERT, deserves a big thank you. Their Class 9 geography textbook titled Contemporary India, I was key. Chapter 2, Physical Features of India, served as a primary guide for this essay. The clarity and comprehensive nature of their material is superb. It makes complex geographical concepts easy to grasp for young minds. It helps to foster a genuine spirit of inquiry and adventure in learning. That's what it's all about. I also want to acknowledge the skilled cartographers and illustrators. Their maps, diagrams, and images bring these landforms to life. Visuals are absolutely crucial for understanding geography. They help us see the bigger picture. They also help us focus on the important small details. Their incredible skill in creating clear, informative, and engaging visuals is much appreciated. It's essential in any expedition, whether you're out in the wild or exploring through the pages of a book. Finally, a word of thanks to the spirit of adventure itself, that innate human drive to explore, the desire to understand our world, and the passion to share that knowledge with others. This very spirit is what fuels all learning. It constantly pushes us to look beyond the horizon, to discover what's out there. May we all continue to explore the wonders of our world, whether it's in the rugged wilderness or through the fascinating pages of a book. Stay curious, stay informed, and stay safe. Section 9, Bibliography. The main source of information for this essay is a very important textbook. It's the Class 9 Geography textbook. This book is published by the National Council of Educational Research and Training, or NCERT. This excellent book provides a comprehensive overview of India's diverse physical features. It is specifically tailored for students, but it's also great for general readers who want to learn. It truly forms the bedrock of geographical education across India for this age group. The specific reference for this key resource is as follows. NCERT. Usually the latest edition is cited, specific year can vary. New Delhi, National Council of Educational Research and Training. The most relevant section was Chapter 2, Physical Features of India. This chapter clearly details the formation, main characteristics, and overall significance of the Himalayas, the northern plains, the peninsular plateau, the Indian desert, the coastal plains, and the islands of India. General geological and geographical information was also carefully cross-referenced. This was done using reputable online encyclopedias and well-known geographical websites. This helps to ensure accuracy. It also provides a broader context for understanding. Sources like Britannica Online, National Geographic's educational resources, and public domain information from the Geological Survey of India were consulted. These types of resources help deepen the understanding of the complex processes that have shaped these incredible landforms over millions of years. While this essay aims for simplicity and an engaging style, readers seeking a much deeper understanding are encouraged. They should consult more advanced geographical texts and academic journals on Indian geography. The study of India's geography is a vast and truly fascinating field. There is always so much more to learn. There is always more to discover about this incredible ancient land. The resources mentioned here are good starting points for your own further exploration and adventure into knowledge.